Hello and welcome here to Father Elmer Stadium on this fine Wednesday evening. Tonight's early season matchup is between the reigning state champs in Brother Rice and your host, Catholic Central Shamrocks. I'm Lucas Drache here with Nolan Wolowski, bringing you MHSAA Lacrosse on the Shamrock Media Network. All right, Nolan, before we were interrupted by our country's national anthem, Brother Rice is the defending champions. They've dominated the sport for the past 20-some years. What does CC have to do tonight to take home a W?
Well, these are two blue blood programs with 9 state championships since 2005 having been between the two schools. The Shamrocks only prevailed in one of those games, that being their lone lacrosse state championship in 2018. If the Shamrocks want to come out with a win tonight, it's going to have to start on the defensive end, creating turnovers, limiting the Warriors' opportunities to score, and I think that's really going to lead to a lot more shots on offense for the Shamrocks.
Especially this Brother Rice team is a powerhouse on that side of the field. Looks like we have our starting lineups are coming out onto the field. The 12 minutes are on the clock. We will begin shortly.
Big game for the Shamrocks, starting off the season 2-0 so far. Brother Rice Warriors 1-0, and this is a top 5 ranking matchup today. So big game for both teams.
It is. Shamrocks have won earlier. They've won twice this year. They beat Brighton 16-7, and they beat East Grand Rapids 12-2. So they haven't really played a close game yet. This is expected to be one of those.
Yeah, and personally, I was surprised about that 12-2 win against East Grand Rapids, coming that they're the defending D2 state champions, but Shamrocks took care of them easily.
They're ready for the face-off here. Bit of a delay.
Maybe expecting some rain in this game today. Hopefully it doesn't affect the game. It'll be a good one.
Shamrocks prevail on the face-off as Jack Syrick has it coming down the right side of the field. Now he's running behind the net. Over to Jackson Ewald. He sends it over to Logan Yatuma. Yatuma has it at the 35. Offense gets set for the Shamrocks. He sends it over to Sean Donahue. Over to Lachlan Moffitt. Here's Ewald, three-sport athlete who's committed to UD Mercy to play lacrosse. Also plays football and hockey. Still has it, trying to shake off the defender.
Yeah, Ewald, part of that hockey state championship team. Trying to put another one on the resume here in this lacrosse season.
Yatuma has it at the 25, trying to start a push. Sends it over to Ewald. They're going to back it out. Brother Rice hasn't had it yet. Over a minute on the Shamrock side. As Cyrek sends it over. Moffitt has it behind the net. Passes it over to Sean Donahue. Donahue is going to send it over to Yotuma. Shamrocks really can't get any penetration on this defense. It's been over a minute and a half on offense.
Yeah, the way I see it, I feel they're just trying to be patient as they can. Not trying to force anything.
Trying to wait for the right opportunity. Cyrek sends it long, and it should stay with the Shamrocks. It will. You know, something that in basketball they're going to be bringing the shot clock to high school. In college, there's always a shot clock in lacrosse. You think that's something they need to bring, especially seeing how long this possession's been?
Yeah, I don't think it's too much of a factor. Oh!
As we see a goal. Jack Cyrek, the junior midfielder, scores the first goal of the night with 9:56 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, and you see that patience really pay off for the Shamrocks. Look for a lot of that tonight.
Over 2 minutes on that possession, and it paid off. Looks like I think it was unassisted from Cyrek. The Shamrocks take the early advantage over the reigning state champs. And Cyrek trying to get to it. Looks like he will, and the Shamrocks are gotten both face-offs, and Brother Rice still has not had an offensive possession, as Cyrek has it near the 40-yard line. Pulls it back over to Tyler Hahn. Hahn showing his speed over the 20. Back behind the net, there's Moffitt. Here's Ewald at the 25. Looking for an opening. He takes it. Oh, and it's off the net. It's going to be sent all the way to midfield. Cal Talby hits it right into Warrior possession. And with 9:15 left in this first quarter, we see Brother Rice's first offensive possession.
Yeah, Shamrock's a little less patient on that possession, but still, nonetheless, have the lead.
Ewald had a very good opportunity that looked like it hit off the crossbar. Shamrock's trying to force a turnover, stays with the Warriors. Good pass.
What a great
And what
save.
a save there from Cooper St. Clair, the senior goalie. Cal Tolby starting a push over to the 25. Fakes the shot and pulls it back out. An outstanding save on the other end by Cooper St. Clair. Hadn't seen any action yet. Brother Rice starts with a crossfield pass. It looks like it'd be an easy 1-1 tie there. Cooper St. Clair got in the way and knocked it into his defender's possession. Number 6, Sean Donahue with the ball. Sending it to Matthew Oliva, who gets hit on the shot. Nothing called. Brother Rice will regain the possession. Send it over. Nobody was looking, and Catholic Central trying to gain the possession and haven't yet. They're going to call it out of bounds. Who's it going to go to? It's going to go to the Warriors.
Yeah, that ball was bouncing for a while. Nobody picked it up.
And that pass from the goalie, there were two Warriors in the area who did not see it coming. Just Shamrocks could not pounce on that opportunity.
Very risky pass.
So far here, 7.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. We had a goal from Jack Cyrek about a minute and a half, 2 minutes in, and we had an outstanding save from Shamrock goalie Cooper St. Clair. It's Brother Rice trying to answer. And they had the ball in front of the net but could not convert. The Shamrocks will have it.
Another good defensive stand.
Mark Picano has it. We're going to send it to Cal Tolby. Tolby's going to charge to the middle, and he's got a lot of open space. Shot is wide. Should stay with the Shamrocks. It will.
He saw a lane and ran with it, but shot was not there.
It was just off target. Wide by a little margin, too. Tyler Hahn has it now. He's going to send it behind the net. Shamrocks playing catch. Here's Cyric, who has the lone goal tonight. He's got a nice move, and he scores again. That's 2 here in the first half of this first quarter.
Great shot from Cyric. Lower right corner of the goal. Just snuck it in there past the Rice goalie.
He's taken 2 shots, and he's converted on both of those opportunities.
I'd say that's a pretty good percentage.
You'd be right, as it's 2-0 Shamrocks here, 6:20 left in the first quarter. Now that's the second time he's had the puck on, sorry, I'm still in hockey mode right here. He had the ball on the left side of the field, and he just saw an opportunity. He took the shot, and Brother Rice goalie could not stop it.
Still early in this game, but if you're a Shamrock fan, it's looking good. Have all the momentum. You cannot get too complacent with this good Brother Rice team.
Couple really good saves early on for Cooper St. Clair in the Shamrock net. But you know Brother Rice is going to be sending a lot of shots their way. And their defense is going to be the key if they're going to win this game. As there's a shot that's wide for the Warriors. They'll retain possession, however. Mentioned earlier, this is a top 5 matchup between these two teams. Brother Rice won their only game so far this year, and the Shamrocks defeated Brighton and East Grand Rapids as they're sitting pretty at 2-0. Here's the first test for either team, and really this is one of the bigger games all season, even though it's in the first week or two.
Right, rivalry game, night under the lights.
Another nice save there from Cooper St. Clair. Ewald will have it in the middle. Oh, looks like a little bit of a hit close to the neck, and that's near his head, but no Let's see if a penalty was called. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we have a timeout. All right, so the Shamrocks will take timeout here with 5:24 left in this first quarter. 2-0 Shamrocks leading the Warriors, as we'll take a quick break. We welcome you back to Father Elmer Stadium. 5:24 left in this first quarter. Shamrocks will have possession up 2-0 here on the defending state champs, Brother Rice Warriors. Here's Cyric. Might have taken a shot near the face, and a penalty is called. Free play. Shot's just wide. The Shamrocks will have behind the net. There's Moffitt. Sending it around.
And Lucas, I really do like how the Shamrocks play offense. Do a lot of passing around, wait for their shot, and when they get it, they capitalize.
Extremely patient. It seemed to pay off so far. Trying to get a shot off. Here's Sirik, who has both goals for the Shamrocks. His pass is wide and should have the penalty here. And we'll see what the official call is.
Shamrocks, coached by Coach Wilson, he is a Michigan High School Lacrosse Hall of Famer and the United States Lacrosse Coach of the Year in 2018.
Here on the 1-minute power play for the Shamrocks. They're already up 2-0. This is a great opportunity to extend the lead. As Donahue has it, he's going to send it to Moffitt. Still passing it around Ewald now at the 30-yard line. Donahue again, back to Moffitt. Here's Sirik, who's got 2 tonight. Oh, and a nice save by Brother Rice. A little bit of a hit there. It doesn't look like there's going to be a penalty on that. Brother Rice fans were looking for one. They're trying to slow it down now. They're both offensive possessions they've had. They've gone quick, and it's ended in saves by Cooper St. Clair. And the Shamrocks running it back the other way. Looks like they're going to take more of a Shamrock approach here on offense, slowing it down. As he fires the shot wide, it'll stay with the Warriors.
Backside, boys.
Brother Rice just passing it around right now. Looking for an opening in the Shamrock D. Nice check there by Brady Wasson. Over the center, a shot bounces over the net. Brother Rice will once again have to take it out.
Lucky bounce for the Shamrocks there.
Yeah, it looked like he had a good opportunity from the front of the net, but took a bounce about 10 feet in front and did not get in. Pass trying to get into the middle is going to go all the way past midfield. And they're going to give it to the Shamrocks. They're going to say they got there first. And they'll take it in. Sirik has it. Sirik sends it over to Oliva, who sends it to Valisper. Valisper to Donahue, back to Mata. Here's Sirik. Here's Oliva, Valisper.
Very close to the net, but just didn't pull the trigger there.
Looked like there would have been a shot, I agree. They're still staying patient. Moffitt. And there's a shot off the post. Nice look there by Jack Kirkwood. And Brother Rice has an opportunity. 3-on-3 and a monster hit there. A
Knocked him
monster
right
hit.
over.
Looked like that was Cal Tolby. And that might be, they already have 2 goals and a couple good saves, but that might be the play of the game so far. With 1:50 left in this first quarter, still 2-0 Shamrocks. Oliva is tripped up. And Brother Rice starting a break. Near the 25, he slips. And it's taken back by Logan Yatuma, who
Back-to-back
loses it.
slips.
And Brother Rice will have it now. Now, as you know, we had an ice day today. Didn't see a lot of ice, but we won't complain about that. You think that has anything to do with the field being so slippery?
I think it's got to play at least a little bit of a factor here.
That makes sense. As Brother Rice is still trying to find the right shot. Here it comes in the save by St. Clair. Taken in by Billy Morphew. He's got it down the side. 4-on-4. Moffitt loses possession and regains it. They'll pull it up top as Tyler Hahn will have it near the 40-yard line. Sends it over to Yutuma. Yutuma looking for it down to the 20. Makes a move in front of the net. Tries to send it in, but it's going to be a save. And there's a whistle, and it'll be in play for Brother Rice. That was a really good opportunity there from Logan Yutuma.
Yeah, 15 seconds on the clock.
Brother Rice trying to make a late push here in this first quarter. Still 2-0 Shamrocks, and a big hit in front. That's going to be Tolby again. He's got 2 of them. Brother Rice has it 3 seconds, and we have a whistle with 3 seconds left in the period. Looks like it's going to be Warriors' possession for these last few.
Shamrocks just got to play it safe.
No, they'll give it to the Shamrocks with 3 seconds left. 1. We have another whistle. See what that was about.
Not quite sure what's happening.
They're just going to end the period right there. 2-0 Shamrocks at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back soon as we get back to first half action here at Father Elmer Stadium. 2-0 Catholic Central.
My name's Heather Vingsness, and I'm the first robotics coach here at Catholic Central High School. At robotics, the kids learn how to take a huge problem and break it down into small parts. They learn, obviously, technical skills.
We build a large robot, and this robot competes in a live match against 3 other robots. The Catholic Central Robotics team is the CC Shambots.
From Novi, Michigan, it's the CC Shambots.
We're actually one of 11 teams in Michigan to have qualified for every state championship, and we have won 5 tournaments, which is really cool. We started in our mentor Joe Lemieux's garage. They realized that we needed more space, so we rented this amazing warehouse.
This is off campus, but I think it helps because we get this extra space.
It would mean so much to have a space on campus, to have a place where we belong, to bring people into the legacy of science and technology and math and robotics would just be so incredible.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here on Shamrock Media Network. This lacrosse early season matchup between the Catholic Central Shamrocks and the Brother Rice Warriors. Shamrocks got the best of the Warriors there in the first quarter. They're up 2-0. Couple goals from Jack Sirik and some nice saves from Cooper St. Clair. What do they got to do to continue that momentum?
Well, one thing was there was a couple hits in that quarter, and I think the Shamrocks were just being the aggressors so far. Brother Rice getting pushed around a little bit, and if they want to have a chance in this game, they're going to have to start fighting back.
Cal Tolby was one who had a couple really nice hits there that stopped Brother Rice possessions. So nice move there as it's sent over to Ewald in front of the net. The freshman Moffitt can't control it long enough, and Brother Rice will have it behind the net. A golden opportunity for the Shamrocks early. Looks like he's going to take it back as Jack Sirik has it. Sent it to Moffitt. Goal! 3-0 Shamrocks. Moffitt with the goal there, the freshman, and Sirik adds an assist to go along with his 2 goals.
Shamrocks just continuing to do what they've been doing. Patient on offense, waiting for the right shot, penetrating the defense, and there goes another goal.
You know, last quarter at the start, the Shamrocks controlled the ball for almost 2 minutes before they got that goal. There, it was just over 30 seconds. I think that approach really helped them there. It kind of threw Brother Rice off, especially with how long their possessions have been so far.
I think they're just trying to change it up every time, do the same thing. Eventually, defense is going to catch on, so keep mixing it up. giving him different looks.
Staying ahead of the curve as Brother Rice will kind of control it over. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be Brother Rice possession. Brother Rice will have it now near the 35-yard line, trying to start that offensive push. Haven't gotten anything past St. Clair so far. He's been great in the net. So they keep sending it around. Shot, and that is a goal as Brother Rice finally gets on the board here with 10:49 left in this second quarter, about right after the Shamrocks scored their third. So it'll be 3-1. Brother Rice finally breaks through there.
That was just a lot of, he won the one-on-one, the Warrior did. And Shamrock defender was on him the whole way, but he got through the defense, and St. Clair couldn't stop that one.
Just a clean shot right there without a defender. And St. Clair's had a lot of saves already. The fact that they're only at one here as we are near the beginning of the second quarter. It's been a good start for the Shamrocks, but they're going to need to continue that momentum here through this quarter and the rest of the game. As the faceoff is won by Sirik. Oh, and that's a hit to the face. That should be a penalty. And that is a really bad missed call there on the referees. It looks like there was a hit to the head of Sirik, maybe more towards the neck area. Nevertheless, looked like it could have been a penalty.
Yeah, referees letting them play, keep it physical.
We only had one penalty in that first quarter. The Shamrocks ended up scoring on that power play or right after. Brother Rice trying to build on their momentum that they just scored a goal about 45 seconds ago. Passing it around, looking for an opening. Behind the net. Spin move there, pass to the front. Across the pass is wide, and Cooper St. Clair controls it for the Shamrocks. It's sent up to Owen Semp. He's no more for football. He's trying out lacrosse this year. He seems to be good at it. Well, right as I said that, he lost possession.
A little bit of an announcer jinx right there.
Been trying to avoid that. His Brother Rice will have it near the 30, and they'll set up their offense.
Brother Rice now showing some patience. No hurry from the Warriors.
I think that one goal really helped settle them down, kind of kill the Shamrocks' momentum a little bit. And they'll score another one, and that's two straight for Brother Rice in the last 2 minutes. Shamrocks 3, Warriors 2. Now after the first about 13 minutes of this game, the Shamrocks looked like they would be on to an easy victory. Last 2 minutes, Rice has put two in the back of the net. What would you do right now if you're the Shamrocks? Do you go for a quick goal, or do you kind of just try to settle your team down?
I mean, we knew we would have a game here. Two really good teams, and neither of them should get too comfortable with any lead that they build up. Starting to hear the fans a little bit here.
Crowd's getting into it. And the face-off will be won by Sirik. Up into the air. And controlled by the Warriors. Brother Rice will try to start another offensive push and try to tie the game here. They came within one on that last shot.
And the Shamrocks really need a defensive stand here. 3 goals in a row would just crush the momentum.
Especially after scoring the first 3. Shot is way over. It'll stay with Brother Rice.
Went for the Hail Mary pass.
Nobody in the corner. No Santonio Holmes there. Steelers fans will know what I'm talking about. His brother Rice has it behind the net. And they'll send it over to the top of your screen. Trying to make a push towards the middle, spin move. And a shot from the 25 is to the left. We have 8:04 left in the second quarter. Brother Rice down by 1 to the Shamrocks, 3-2. Shamrocks scored the first 3. Brother Rice has scored 2 in the last few minutes. It's going to be a penalty on the Shamrocks here. Brother Rice looking for an opportunity. Near the 30, looking for a shot. Slips, trying to make a spin move. And the shot is wide. And here we have a penalty on the Shamrocks. And now the Warriors looking like they're going to have a power play. And they will.
Brother Rice, the reigning Division I state champions. Catholic Central, not such a bad year last year either. They lost to Heartland in the semifinals of the state tournament, who would eventually go on to lose to the Warriors.
Shamrocks trying not to allow a third goal here. Brother Rice being patient on this power play. Trying to feed it into the middle. Not working. Shot. And there is the equalizer. 3-3. 3 goals in the last 4 minutes for the Warriors, after the Shamrocks had 3 in the first 13 to get out to an early lead. And it's a whole new ball game now.
0-0. New game. Shamrocks really need to find some offense. Get the ball off of their own side and put the pressure back on the Warriors.
They've done well now when they've won the face-off and they've had possession for a long period of time. Haven't done that really this quarter, save the first possession. We'll see what they'll try to do here. The Shamrocks will control it after the face-off. Zaliva sends it over. It's mishandled by Valesper.
Another slip.
And that is not what they were looking for after Brother Rice scored 3 in a row. The Warriors got a shot on goal. It's wide. Brother Rice might control it there. And they're going to give it to the Warriors.
Rice almost had another goal there. Looked like St. Clair just got a stick on it.
Either that or it was just to the other side of the pole. Either way, the Shamrocks really need to stop here. If they keep allowing these shots from the Warriors, it is not going to end well. And we have a whistle. It's going to be an infraction on the Shamrocks. And Brother Rice will have it. Another long possession for them. Over 30 seconds so far. Brother Rice looking for a gap in the zone. Brother Rice still trying to send it around.
Shamrocks play a very aggressive defense as opposed to the Warriors. A lot of man-on-man right on them.
Right as you say it, Brother Rice takes the lead. In this second quarter has been so different from the first. That first quarter, the Shamrocks were dominating time of possession. They were not allowing Brother Rice to have long possessions of their own. They were up 2-0. They scored a quick one here in the second quarter to go up 3-0. And ever since the 11-minute mark, Brother Rice has scored 4 in a row.
Somewhat of a tale of two quarters here in this game. Shamrocks need to do whatever they can do to get a goal
can't
here.
control it after the face-off, but Shamrocks will get possession. There's Jackson Ewald with it, trying to make a move, and he slips, and there is a penalty called, and then another hit to the face. Ewald getting beat up there by 3 Warriors defenders. Looks like the Shamrocks will have a power play for his efforts. And this is really good opportunity for the Shamrocks to really stop the bleeding and maybe get in a punch or two of their own.
It's just a 1-point game, but feels like a lot more than that at the moment.
Yeah, especially after Brother Rice has done whatever they wanted. Here's a really smart timeout. If that was from Coach Wilson, which I think it was.
If anyone knows how to get the Rocks back in this game, it's Coach Wilson.
We'll take a quick break during this timeout. We are back here as the Shamrocks will start possession here. They have a power play right now.
5:30 on the clock in the second quarter.
And this is a golden opportunity for the Shamrocks to tie this game back up after Brother Rice has just scored 4 in a row.
Shamrocks trying to get a little bit of that back before the halftime.
Sirik has it near the 30. It'll be sent back to Moffitt. Kirkwood sends it. Here's Sirik. Shot is wide. Still be Shamrock's ball. Kirkwood to Moffitt. Here's Kirkwood. It's going to be sent around. Shot. There's a shot, and there's a goal. Sean Donahue, the junior on the attack, will tie this game back up for the Shamrocks, and that is exactly what they needed right there.
Donahue looked like he just bounced that one in. Great shot.
And Donahue will score. I believe the assist was by Jack Kirkwood. And that is exactly what they needed there.
And yet another tied game. Back and forth, back and forth. This one's going to go down to the wire.
About a minute after Brother Rice scored that 4th in a row, the Shamrocks have tied it up. 4-4 here. 4:54 left in this second quarter. On the faceoff, Sirik for the Shamrocks controls it and then loses it. And now Brother Rice will maybe get it. No, Sirik will control it. Great job by him to stay in pursuit, and Brother Rice looked like they'd have it. Sends it over to Donahue, just added a goal. Matthew Oliva has it at the 30-yard line. Oliva makes a move, spins out, takes a shot, and it's wide. Hadn't
A lot of patience from Oliva there.
He was trying to shake that defender, make him think he was going to cut it back. And he was going to cut it towards the net. Played perfectly by the Warriors there. Number 18, Tyler Hahn with the ball right now. He sends it to Donahue. Back to Hahn near the 35-yard line. Shamrock still being patient on the offensive end. Not really forcing anything. Just under 4 to play in this first half. Shot low and out of bounds. As Moffitt will take it for the Shamrocks. He's going to send it to Hahn. Hahn getting a lot of pressure. He'll send it behind the net to Moffitt. Moffitt will send it to Yatuma. Here's Yatuma towards the net. Just bounces it over. Really good opportunity for the Shamrocks as Matthew Oliva will have it near the 30.
Another long possession for the Shamrocks, just what they need.
Oliva sent it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood to Yatuma. Shamrocks have had this for over a minute and a half. Hahn. To Oliva, he mishandles it and picks it back up. Oliva looking for an opening here for the Shamrocks. As his Brother Rice defense has stayed stout. A couple really good opportunities on this possession for the Shamrocks. Haven't been able to cash in yet. Them getting the rebounds they need to. As Hahn will take, send it back to Moffitt. Hahn will get it off of Moffitt's shot. Hahn trying to send it to Oliva, and he can't get to it. It's going to be Brother Rice possession, and that long 2-minute possession by the Shamrocks does not amount in a goal.
And if you're the Warriors, you got to be very happy about that.
Yes, you do. Now the Warriors seem to have the momentum with 2 minutes left in the half. Brother Rice with all the momentum as the Shamrocks really had a good opportunity there on that last possession. They're trying to send it around and look for their shot. Warriors being patient themselves. 1:35 left. St. Clair with the save. Shamrocks racing to it, and they'll get possession. Great hustle there, and a stop exactly when they needed one.
As you said, Lucas, just a great hustle play by the Shamrock defenders.
Believe that was Will Jewell with the hustle there. As Ewald will pull it back for the Shamrocks and send it over to Sirik. Sirik near the 25. Good opportunity to save by Brother Rice. And they send it. I think that was a little early on the clock there as we are under a minute to go. And Brother Rice will go right back and score. That is not good for the Shamrocks. They had a really good defensive possession and had it over and probably were a little too eager pulling the trigger there. Brother Rice up 5-4, under a minute to go here in the first half.
Of course, looking back, it's a lot easier to see, but if they would have waited on that offensive possession, maybe taken a little more time off the clock, they might even have a goal and Brother Rice would still be at 4. So
Shamrocks right now want to win this possession. If I were them, I'd try to control it as long as you can. You don't want to leave any more time left, and if you can get a goal, that's even better.
yeah, I think Catholic Central is going to be looking for the last shot here with 56 seconds remaining in the half.
And a goal after 55 seconds would be better than a goal after 20 here. Sirik wins the face-off. He'll pull it back, send it to Oliva. Oliva sends it over to Yatuma. Over on the far side, it'll be sent over to Oliva by Valesper. Oliva getting hit hard by the Warrior defender. Shamrocks trying to put the pressure on. 20 seconds left here in this first half. Yatuma near the 30. Sends it back to Moffitt.
10 on the clock.
Really need a shot here. Saved by the Warriors. It'll be sent out. Shamrocks with an opportunity. Oh! With zeros on the clock, it looked like that might have been a goal. It got past the Warrior goalie, but it was just a little to the left of the net. Here at the halftime, your Shamrocks are down 5-4 to the Brother Rice Warriors as we will take a break. See you in the second half.
My name's Heather Vinksness, and I'm the first robotics coach here at Catholic Central High School. At robotics, the kids learn how to take a huge problem and break it down into small parts. They learn, obviously, technical skills.
We build a large robot, and this robot competes in a live match against 3 other robots. The Catholic Central Robotics team is the CC Shambots.
From Novi, Michigan, it's the CC Shambots.
We're actually one of 11 teams in Michigan to have qualified for every state championship, and we have won 5 tournaments, which is really cool. We started in our mentor Joe Lemieux's garage. They realized that we needed more space, so we rented this amazing warehouse.
This is off campus, but I think it helps because we get this extra space.
It would mean so much to have a space on campus, to have a place where we belong, to bring people into the legacy of science and technology and math and robotics would just be so incredible.
We're very proud and excited to announce our latest development as CC. It'll be a new STEM wing. This new development, this STEM wing, will give us more opportunities to enrich the learning experience of our students.
It's going to house 8 different labs. We're going to have an observatory. We're going to have a dedicated greenhouse. We're going to have a robotics space and a maker space. We need to upgrade, and this is the perfect way to upgrade for us.
If there's an opportunity to do something better, we have a responsibility as educators to do that for our students.
This space will be something that we'll be able to utilize for the next 50, 60 years with whatever new technology or whatever comes down the road. This is a difference maker. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a difference in every student that comes to Catholic Central, and I couldn't be more excited not only for our current students, but especially for our future students.
Quiz Bowl is an intense academic competition that's just as rigorous as any sporting activity.
Pennsylvania. Woman. Cyprus.
Speed and accuracy is the name of the game.
Our program is founded on discipline and hard work.
You have to love to learn to be good at Quiz Bowl. Bridget Jones. You have to want to succeed.
Quiz Bowl is a variety of questions ranging from literature, art, history, fine art, science.
Michael Wood. It's a question and answer competition between teams of 4 students on each side. COVID-19 has made us have to go online fully this year for all the tournaments.
And there's a lot of pressure. When you're competing at the highest level, everybody wants to win.
True.
Toronto. You've got to keep that same intensity that you have in the first round and take it all the way to the end of the day.
You have to have a driving, competitive spirit, and you have to be willing to put in the time. It teaches you teamwork, it teaches you independence, believing in yourself and self-confidence.
This really shows how strong the school is, not just athletically, but academically. This is a serious competition that people will compete with from all across the U.S.
You'll have football players asking how the Quiz Bowl kids are doing, kids saying good luck. It's a very unique environment. We're one of the few schools I know of that have academic team accolades in the gymnasium next to sporting accolades, which is phenomenal.
I don't think words can explain how proud I am of the team and just the program in general.
These guys are studying hours upon hours a day to be the best.
I'm Bobby Dorigo Jones. I was a Detroit Catholic Central Quiz Bowler from 2008 to 2012. It's helped me incredibly in my pursuit of goodness, discipline, and knowledge. It really has. Playing Quiz Bowl opened up doors for college scholarships, personal relationships, and job opportunities that have all helped me, strive to achieve goodness in my life.
My name is Jack Watts, and I was on the CC Quiz Bowl team from 2011 to 2015. I went to U of M. I graduated in spring of 2019 with a bachelor's in aerospace engineering, and now I am an electrical design engineer with a Boeing Space, working on the Space Launch System. Quiz Bowl gave me a really great depth and breadth of knowledge in a lot of different areas. It gives you a lot of pride to be able to say you're part of a program that has shown such exceptional performance and dominance, really.
Where I stand, I can feel the power coming off of the band. When we finish a performance, the feeling is incredible, and there's nothing like that.
Can I hear the school song, please?
My name is Greg Normandin. I'm the band and orchestra director. This is my 40th year. Music became an official part of the curriculum in 1950. We currently have a concert band, which is a freshman group, symphony band for upperclassmen, a string orchestra, and a jazz band. And then in the fall, the marching band. At CC, the marching band helps to drive the spirit. Our tradition is we march at all the home football games, rain or shine. We've been to London, Paris, Rome, Madrid, and Hawaii. The main goal is to produce students who are critical thinkers, who are disciplined, who are driven, and who are going to go out into the world and succeed.
Nice job. Nice job.
My name's Jack Kirkwood, and I'm a senior here. I play in the clarinet family, but I mostly play the bass clarinet. And I'm also the band president and drum major. You have to be determined to practice, and patience is probably the biggest thing. And the thing I love the most is just playing with my friends and just having a good time, creating something out of nothing into just a full sound. It's the best part.
We rehearse every day during class. It takes a lot of self-discipline and drive.
There's work and there's play. Band is a great mix of both. It's a lot of fun to play, to work together, but you gotta put in effort and try, and as a result, you get some great music.
My name is Logan Bonathan, and I graduated in 2007. I played French horn in the band as well as trumpet and piano in the jazz bands. Today, I am a middle school band director in the Round Rock Independent School District just outside of Austin, Texas. CC band was very, very important to me. I went to CC because of the band.
I credit a lot of my teaching and success in this profession to the values I learned at Catholic Central. At Catholic Central, I think Greg does a great job of showing how music can just enhance your life and make you a more well-rounded person.
My name's Heather Vingsness, and I'm the first robotics coach here at Catholic Central High School. At robotics, the kids learn how to take a huge problem and break it down into small parts. They learn, obviously, technical skills.
We build a large robot, and this robot competes in a live match against 3 other robots. The Catholic Central Robotics team is the CC Shambots.
From Novi, Michigan, it's the CC Shambots.
We're actually one of 11 teams in Michigan to have qualified for every state championship, and we have won 5 tournaments, which is really cool. We started in our mentor Joe Lemieux's garage. They realized that we needed more space, so we rented this amazing warehouse.
This is off campus, but I think it helps because we get this extra space.
It would mean so much to have a space on campus, to have a place where we belong, to bring people into the legacy of science and technology and math and robotics would just be so incredible.
We welcome you back to second half action here. Father Elmer Stadium between the Catholic Central Shamrocks and Brother Rice Warriors. Here at the start of the second half, it is 5-4 in favor of Brother Rice. Shamrocks got off to an early lead. Brother Rice scored 4 in a row, and then the teams traded goals, and it is now 5-4 Brother Rice. Nolan, Shamrocks got off to that fast start, pretty much dominated possession in that first quarter. What do they got to do here to recapture that energy they had?
Well, as I said earlier, it was a tale of 2 quarters. First quarter, all Shamrocks. Warriors couldn't get any momentum, and then completely flip-flopped in the second quarter. I think Shamrocks need to do what they've been doing on the offensive end in patience. Just patience is going to be the key. Not trying to rush their offense, not take any bad shots, but wait for the shot they want and capitalize.
Brother Rice will have it now. They're really trying to expand on that lead, especially after they scored 4 in a row. Shamrock scored, they scored. We mentioned that already, but the Brother Rice Warriors, like, their offense has been patient sometimes, and that has worked. But when they've rushed it, they've turned it over. And almost looks like what's happening here. When they've been patient on that side of the ball, they've really been able to execute their offense.
Yeah, and obviously these are 2 very well-coached teams. Brother Rice having won numerous state championships, and Coach Wilson of the Shamrocks, 4-time Michigan High School Coach of the Year. And it's going to be somewhat of a chess match in the second half, trying to see if they can alternate between picking up the pace and patience on the offensive end, and also having to deal with that defensively.
It's the balance they're going to need to find. Both teams are undefeated. Granted, they've played a combined 3 games. They're both ranked top 5 in the state by MHSAA. And this is really going to be definitely their hardest test for either side so far this year, but even more likely, this is going to be their hardest test of the year. You would not be surprised if this is the state championship matchup.
As it has been very frequently in this decade, 9 times that the Shamrocks and Warriors have faced off in the state championship game.
Only two times they didn't were the last 2. One of them, Heartland played Brother Rice, and the other one, there was something called COVID. Brother Rice really trying to work their offense right now. Shot's going to be wide, and they'll stay with the Warriors on possession. Had a lot of shots go wide here, but Cooper St. Clair I'd like to focus on right now. He had a really good first quarter. Like, he did not allow anything by him. He had a couple really outstanding saves on shots that you would have thought Brother Rice would have scored. Then that second quarter, he allowed 5 goals. In that one quarter, that's not what you want to do if you're a goalie. What do you think he needs to do here? Try to pick that up.
First quarter's looking great. Then you allow a goal. You're kind of, okay. And as more and more goals get scored, you start to lose confidence. And part of this is just going to be picking up back his confidence and knowing that he's here for a reason. So
regaining that, maybe regaining what he used in the drive game to win it overall. Quite the mobile gamer, if you ask me.
Yeah, all Shamrock students watching will definitely recognize that name, Cooper St. Clair, for more than just his lacrosse skills.
Putting up scores that looked like he was cheating as Brother Rice takes a 6-4 advantage on that shot there. as it goes past St. Clair. It is now 6-4 Warriors with 9:23 left to play here in the third quarter. Brother Rice was patient on offense. They really had the ball for 2.5 minutes there. Shamrocks did not touch the ball so far this quarter. It's kind of what happened on the first possession for the Shamrocks.
And Shamrocks just need to not worry about it. It's early. They still have almost 2 full quarters left. They just need to get back on the defensive end, stop them, and turn that into offense and goals.
Earlier today, the JV team defeated Brother Rice 6-4. Very low-scoring defensive matchup, as it's going to be a turnover on the Shamrocks, and particularly on Jack Sirik. Now, Brother Rice has a chance to extend that lead even more. Not what the Shamrocks wanted after they won that face-off.
Warriors once again taking their time.
Brother Rice looking for a gap in that Shamrock defense, which has been really good early in possessions, but once Brother Rice has held it for a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. And there's some great hustle there. Again, oh no, they're going to switch. They're going to change. Originally they gave it to the hustle Will Jewell, and it would be Shamrock possession, but the officials changed their call. And it is now going to be Brother Rice possession. Here's a shot, and that's another goal. 7-4 Warriors. They are on a 7-1 run right now after the Shamrocks scored the first 3. And after those first 3 goals, looked like the Shamrocks were going to shock the defending champs with a big blowout victory. Now Brother Rice is they scored 4 in a row. Shamrocks stopped that with the goal to tie it. Now they've scored 3 in a row.
And Brother Rice on these 2 goals in the second half, just showing what a patient offense can do. Start to wear down the defense, and eventually that hole will come.
They've had possession for virtually all of this 3.5 minutes here in this third quarter. This is not the start the Shamrocks wanted. Coming out after a tough second quarter, it's looking like an even tougher third quarter at the moment. Sirik gains possession. He's going to send it over to Hahn. Hahn has it. Over to Donahue. Back to Hahn.
Hahn may be a little too selective on that possession. Looked like he might have had a open lane to the goal, but chose to pass it instead.
I agree if he had ran towards it. Sending it over. Donahue will have it. He'll send it back over to Hahn near the 25. Shamrock's looking for that shot. Hahn puts a move, gets hit a couple times, trying to send it to to Valasser. Valasser almost gives it away. He'll regain possession. Shamrock's trying to set up that offense again. Had the ball for almost a minute now, but haven't really done anything with it. Haven't gotten a shot on goal yet. Hahn trying to make a move. And there's going to be a whistle here. And it's going to be Rice possession. Not sure what the call was there. He must have been a legal check on one of the Shamrocks. Now Brother Rice fends off that minute and a half plus possession by the Shamrocks.
And that's got to hurt for the Shamrocks, down there for so long, trying to be patient, work your offense, and then just one quick penalty. Turn the ball over.
Especially after all that time they had it. They couldn't even get a shot on the net. That is not what they were looking for, especially after they controlled it for so long. As Brother Rice is now trying to get that offense set. Really what they've been executing is trying to get it into someone in the middle near the 20 and just getting a shot with one guy or no guys between him and St. Clair. But there's a shot from the 20 near the left side outside the hash. And Brother Rice is now doubling Catholic Central. It's 8-4.
And that one was just purely the shot got past St. Clair. He's a great goalie, but in my opinion, that's one you got to have.
Especially after the Rice carrier got past the Shamrock defender right there. Just got a nice shot near to the right post, and St. Clair just couldn't get his stick there in time.
Brother Rice now doubles the Shamrock score, 8-4, with 6:30 left in the third quarter.
And not even halfway through this third quarter, and there's been 3 goals for the Warriors. Especially after that second quarter, that's not what the Shamrocks wanted. They're on a 4-0 run. Here's Sirik, tosses it to Donahue. Oh, he had an opportunity there, did not take the shot. He'll send it over to Moffitt, and Moffitt can't control it. And it's going to be Rice possession. Moffitt turns it over. Donahue might have had a really good look at the goal, just couldn't get the shot off. Trying to pass it to Moffitt. It's turned over. Now Brother Rice will once again have the possession. That is not how the Shamrocks wanted that possession to go. Brother Rice now on an astounding 8-1 run after the Shamrocks took a 3-0 lead. Looking more like the defending champs they are.
And at this point for the Shamrocks, you really just need a big play, someone to make a spark, get the momentum back, and get back in this game, because right now it's all Warriors.
Here's a shot and another goal for Brother Rice. It's 9-4, and this isn't pretty. That's 4 goals here in the first 6.5 minutes of this third quarter. It has been all Warriors. Brother Rice up 9-4 now. 5:28 to play here in the third quarter. That's now 5 unanswered in a 9-1 run.
Yeah, and I understand that Shamrocks like to run a patient offense, but obviously at this point it's not working so well for them. Maybe need to switch things up.
I agree they need to be a little more aggressive here. There's been opportunities, especially by Donahue, by Hahn, where they had the chance to get a nice shot on the net, just didn't take it and ended up leading to a turnover on their side. So Hahn will have it near the 40, trying to get set up here.
And you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Not my quote, by the way, but that's what the Shamrocks need to keep in mind here. Put some shots up, really pressure the Brother Rice goalie, because right now he is just hanging out.
Sirik will have it near the 25. Looking for an opening. Can't find one. There's a shot. It's wide. Should stay with the Shamrocks. It will.
Shot missed by Sirik there, but I like the aggressiveness. Shamrocks need a little more of that.
He's been their best player tonight. He's got 2 goals and an assist. Donahue and Moffitt have the other 2 for the Shamrocks.
Moffitt, the lone freshman on the varsity team for the Shamrocks.
And he's been on the field for most of this game, usually behind the net.
Shamrocks taking their time.
Really looking for an opportunity here, as we have just under 4:20 to play in this third quarter. Shamrocks have had it for 30, 40 seconds. There's an opportunity and a goal. Jack Kirkwood ends the run for Brother Rice and cuts the lead to 4. 9-5 Brother Rice. Shamrocks showing life.
Great possession by the Shamrocks, and now they're down 4. Just need to keep the run going, score some more goals.
Brother Rice scored 4 in the first half of this quarter. It certainly makes sense that Catholic Central has the opportunity here to cut into that lead. Remember, there's still a whole nother quarter left, so they don't need to rush anything. They just need to play their game, their offense. Be patient and look for those holes.
Right, keep their confidence up.
That's a huge goal, though, to end that 5-0 run from Brother Rice. See if they can start a run of their own.
Need to start with a win on the face-off.
It'll be Tyler on who will take it. And you won't win it at first. And Brother Rice, after about 10 seconds of confusion there, will pull out with the ball. Nice move there from Brother Rice on Cal Tolby. Had a couple nice hits in that first quarter. His Brother Rice keeping it in there. Just looking for that opportunity. They've been patient on offense when they've scored those goals. Minute and a half, 2-minute long possessions. It's worked so far in this quarter, especially after how they could not string a possession together in that first quarter.
And on the defensive end for the Shamrocks, I'd love to see a big hit here. Really regain 100% of the momentum.
Sophomore Matthew Oliva applying pressure on the Warriors attacker. Trying to wrap it around the net. Brother Rice looking to extend that lead. Already up 9-5 here, 2:54 left in this third quarter. It's been all Brother Rice since about 10 minutes in the second.
There's a hit from the Shamrocks.
Trying to regain possession here. See what they can do. It's going to be a whistle, and it'll be Brother Rice. Not sure why that didn't go to the Shamrocks. Crowd going restless for the Shamrocks. They need a stop here. 2.5 to go. Firing it around. Brother Rice looking for that opportunity. Into the middle. Shot. Goal. 10-5. Brother Rice. 2:18 left. That is not what Catholic Central needed there. They scored that goal, and they just allowed Brother Rice to get shot after shot. They had opportunity. They were patient. They passed it around, and they were rewarded with that goal. Shamrocks really need to pull it together. They're down 5 here. They got 14 minutes left in this game.
And that one's got to hurt for the Shamrocks. Number 1 for the Warriors just took it himself. All the defenders swarmed him, and he just got it in there.
We'll have a timeout here on the field by Coach Wilson, trying to rally his troops. 2:18 left, 10-5, Brother Rice. We'll be right back. Shamrock crowd trying to rally here. 2:18 left in this third quarter. Shamrocks down 10-5 to the reigning state champs, Brother Rice Warriors. It'll be a face-off here after Brother Rice just scored a goal.
Shamrocks, very important game early in the season, as we've said multiple times before. Rivalry game, emotions are high. They got to dig deep and find something down 5 in this third quarter. Ooh, nifty pass.
Nice pass from Sirik behind the back. And it was Mark Picano trying to force it to Moffitt. It was a turnover. Ball on the ground. Still no one's possessing it, and Brother Rice will pick it up. Shamrocks had an opportunity there. Honestly, I think Picano should have taken the shot instead of looking to dump it off, as Moffitt had a defender on him.
And that's one thing the Warriors have done a lot better than the Shamrocks, is not turn the ball over. Once again, a turnover for the Shamrocks, but it's not very often that Brother Rice loses the ball on an offensive possession. More often than not, they're going to score a goal.
Been a few turnovers, definitely, especially in this third quarter. Only one possession for the Shamrocks has ended without one. And Brother Rice is looking to try to get that final blow here. 1:18 left in this third quarter. 10-5 Brother Rice. Spin move, looking for an opening. And they'll pull it back to the 30, slowing it down a little bit. A minute left still on hockey. Minute left in the quarter. That's going to be wide there from Brother Rice, but they'll keep possession. 49 seconds left in the quarter. Just the Shamrocks, after they've had a couple dominant wins this year, this is really going to humble them if this doesn't change, and that's going to be a turnover on the Warriors. Maybe that's what they need. Needed a defensive stop. Really haven't had one this entire quarter. Brother Rice has 5 goals, and they had 5 in the entire first half.
Shamrocks really need to capitalize on this turnover.
Here's a run by Cal Tolby. He's going to go towards the net. Tries to dump it to Moffitt, just wide, and it's going to go to Rice.
I was almost sure Shamrocks would retain possession, but
I thought he got there first, but they must have said because of the pass was wide and it was not a shot, it'll go to Brother Rice. There's 15 seconds left in this quarter. Shamrocks trying to force a turnover. It'll stay with the Warriors. Hit by Hahn. Doesn't jar it loose. Cooper St. Clair comes out of the goal. And that'll be the end of this third quarter. 10-5 Brother Rice. Shamrocks looking to turn it around. Rally a comeback here. We'll be back for the fourth on Shamrock Media Network.
My name's Heather Vinksness, and I'm the first robotics coach here at Catholic Central High School. At robotics, the kids learn how to take a huge problem and break it down into small parts. They learn, obviously, technical skills.
We build a large robot, and this robot competes in a live match against 3 other robots. The Catholic Central Robotics team is the CC Shambots.
From Novi, Michigan, it's the CC Shambots.
We're actually one of 11 teams in Michigan to have qualified for every state championship, and we have won 5 tournaments, which is really cool. We started in our mentor Joe Lemieux's garage. They realized that we needed more space, so we rented this amazing warehouse.
This is off campus, but I think it helps because we get this extra space.
It would mean so much to have a space on campus, to have a place where we belong, to bring people into the legacy of science and technology and math and robotics would just be so incredible.
We're very proud and excited to announce our latest development as CC. It'll be a new STEM wing. This new development, the STEM wing, will give us more opportunities to enrich the learning experience of our students.
It's going to house 8 different labs. We're going to have an observatory. We're going to have a dedicated greenhouse. We're going to have a robotics space and a maker space. We need to upgrade, and this is the perfect way to upgrade for us.
Welcome back from the Shamrock Media Network. Nolan Woloski here with Ben Flake.
It's my honor to be on the mic again, and there goes the face-off. We're going to go right into it.
Wow. Quick shot and goal from Jack Sider.
Wow. That's what the Shamrocks need right now. It's just something to get the blood pumping, something to get some momentum, just rocking and rolling. Again, like we mentioned earlier before, just a spark to light this fire in the underneath the Shamrocks offense. It's just something that's got to get done.
And he's got a hat trick so far tonight, and that shot was a rocket. Looked like it moved the goal a little bit. And that brings the score to 10-6. Brother Rice leading the Shamrocks. 6 seconds that shot took off the clock. Great goal for the Shamrocks.
They needed that early one there.
Lucas Duresh back, by the way.
I'm sorry I missed that goal. Maybe I'm the bad luck charm.
We'll kick you out if they don't score again.
Sirik has it now in the middle. Shot is wide. Almost another quick one.
We've just been given Pop-Tarts.
I'd like to thank the bread.
Shamrock will retain possession after that missed shot.
They're going to need to score another one here. Try to cut this to 3 goals.
And it's fourth quarter time. Anything they have still left in the bag. Time to pull it out right now.
Donahue sends it to Hahn. Will send it to Oliva. Oliva trying to make a move on a defender down the middle, and he scores. 3-goal game, 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. Shamrocks have life.
And what a way to turn around the game. Matthew Oliva, the lone sophomore on this Catholic Central team, doing it all.
And that is one they needed right there. They're capturing the momentum right now. They're going to need to rekindle that flame they had in that first quarter, where they would have the long possessions ending in goals. Only a 3-goal game now after those 2 quick ones. All of a sudden, the Shamrocks have life.
Yeah, and we got a game now. 10-7.
Sirik will take the face-off once again for the Shamrocks. On these last 2 possessions, he's won it and started a quick break. He'll lose it here as Brother Rice try to stop their skid here in this fourth quarter.
I'm interested to see what Coach Wilson has in mind for the defense here. Really trying to stop this Brother Rice offense, which has been pretty good tonight.
They have the Shamrocks defense, one of the best in the state. Just the Brother Rice the last 2 quarters showed their offensive muscle. Just not been able to be stopped. Only a couple possessions ending without a goal.
Ooh.
And that won't be one of them.
Number 14 from Brother Rice. Got the ball behind the net. Came around and St. Clair couldn't stop that one.
11-7. Brother Rice over Catholic Central. And after CC's 2 quick ones, that won't help.
And I'm sorry, that was not Cooper St. Clair in the goal. Jack Baumforth is playing goalie for the Shamrocks right now. A late game switch from Coach Wilson.
Trying to do whatever he can.
Face off here.
Any NFL fans out there? Bruce Arians has retired from coaching. He will join the Buccaneers front office. Defensive coordinator Todd Bowles is the new head coach of Tampa Bay. Bruce Arians is getting old. He has said before his health might not let him to continue as Matthew Oliva score another one. 11-8. Oliva scored 2 here in this quarter. The standout sophomore.
And I wish we had a speed on that shot. That was a missile.
And that goal was nearly identical to his last one. Took it from the left side towards the middle and fired it to the top of the net. Brother Rice could not stop that shot. Sirik will take the face off here, and Catholic Central will look to continue that momentum. Nolan, we have 4 goals in the first minute and a half of this quarter.
Yeah, not much defense being played, but I love it. Exciting.
A lot more exciting than that third quarter was.
Once again, it is a 3-goal game.
And off the face-off, it will be controlled by Brian Petroff. He loses it. Gets it to Moffitt, sorry. But then it is controlled by Brother Rice. Shamrock turnover there. They might have forced one, and they did. Shamrock's possession. 10:07 left.
Tyler Hahn bringing the physicality on that play.
It's exactly what they needed. He pressured the Warrior carrier to lose possession of the ball. Now the Shamrocks have an opportunity here. They're going to fire it around, looking for an opportunity.
And it just looks like the Shamrocks are playing a little more loose in this fourth quarter. Almost like they have nothing to lose, which they don't.
Yatuma's shot is saved. And now Brother Rice has a 4-on-3. But the shot is fired wide. And it'll be Shamrock possession. Nice hustle by Balmforth. Tolby will fire it.
Long
It'll
pass.
get wide of Velasper. Get all the way to Moffitt. If he can get there, he keeps it in bounds and he'll take control. Nice blocking there by Kirkwood and Velasper.
For a second there, it didn't look like anyone wanted that ball. Just sitting in between a group of both Shamrocks and Warriors.
Here's Oliva. He has the last two for Catholic Central, both in the first 2 minutes of this period. Oliva with the spin move. He'll pull it back out. Sending it in. And the shot from Cooper, number 6, Sean Donahue, is just wide. The Shamrocks will retain possession. Moffitt with it now, the lone freshman on the squad. Looking like he wanted to try a wraparound at first. Changed his mind as Yatuma has it now. Here's Sirik. Over to Velasper near the 25. Long shot. Wide. Shamrocks will keep it.
Velasper had a pretty open shot there.
It's just a tough. From 15 yards out, tough to control it.
Nevertheless, Shamrocks still with possession.
Until Moffitt turns it over. And now Brother Rice starting their break. 3-on-2. Number 14, who had their last goal. Shot is stopped by Balmforth.
What a great save.
And he's injected life into the Shamrock squad. Toolby running down the middle of the field, crosses the Shamrock logo.
And that shot could have been the dagger. Good save by Balmforth.
Ooh, and that shot, I believe that was from Hahn, just hit the post. And now Donahue behind the net will fire it to Yatuma. Yatuma sends it over to Hahn near the 35-yard line. Brother Rice defense settling in. 7:30 left in this fourth quarter. Shamrock still down 3. Will be sent over to Ryan Jansen.
Shamrocks once again showing patience on the offensive end.
Yep, the last 30 seconds have just been passing it around. Here's Yatuma trying to send it in. He'll dump it off. Here's Sirik. Got a few goals tonight from him.
Sirik trying to direct the offense.
Nice spin move. Got an open look. He's getting held down and his stick is hit. Puck or ball still on the ground. Sorry for my continued hockey references, but it'll stay with the Shamrocks. 6:45 left in the game.
Good break for the Shamrocks. Able to retain possession.
Looked like Brother Rice was going to start a break of their own, but it'll stay with Catholic Central. Here's Yatuma with it. No goals from him tonight. Yatuma over to Donahue. Donahue cuts towards the center, dumps it to Sirik, and it's a goal. They are within 2, 11-9.
And that's when you love to see that patient offense pay off.
5 goals for the Shamrocks in this quarter alone. When they only, 4 goals for the Shamrocks in this quarter alone when they only had 5 in the first 3. timeout, Brother Rice. As we'll take a quick break, Shamrocks have all the momentum. It's been 4-1 in this quarter. 11-9, Brother Rice. We have a good one. Stay tuned. Welcome back here, fourth quarter action. 6:24 left to play in this fourth quarter. It'll be Hahn taking the face-off for the Shamrocks. Sirik just scored his fourth goal of the game. Oliva has 2 for the Shamrocks. And Kirkwood, Donahue, and Moffitt all adding another one.
11-9 the score. Warriors leading. But this fourth quarter really has been all Shamrocks, don't you think, Lucas?
Yeah, it's 4-1. Considering it was 10-5 at the beginning of the quarter, they really need to continue this momentum. Hahn wins the face-off for the Shamrocks. Gets tripped up and loses possession. Brother Rice has it on the ground. They continue. Here's an open look. And it's a goal for the Warriors. And that is huge for them. Stops the Shamrock momentum. It's 12-9. Brother Rice now 6:06 to go in this fourth quarter. And after Catholic Central went on a quick 4-1 run, Brother Rice scored one to stop the cheering from the Shamrock section.
And it looked like on that goal, right after the faceoff, a lot of Shamrocks were swarming the ball. And a Warrior was able to just get away with it, had a clear path to the goal, and Balmsforth just couldn't stop it.
Just the pass there from Brother Rice as Sirik controls it on the face-off. Has an open look, but that pass really set him up. Sirik is just over on the shot. Shamrocks should still control it.
I like that shot, though. Not exactly their patient offense, but need to start scoring quick with this good Brother Rice defense.
He was aggressive, and his shot was just over as Matthew Oliva pulls it out near the sideline. Trying to make a move on his defender. A lot of contact from Brother Rice. Oliva looking for someone. He'll go to Donahue, and the shot is saved. Off the rebound, Brother Rice scoops it up. And a penalty called. It's going to be a slashing to the head and neck area on the Shamrocks. Brother Rice with an opportunity. They'll score. Penalty does not matter. 13-9, 2 quick ones from the Warriors. And it's not looking good for Catholic Central, especially not as good as it was about a minute ago.
And this really has been more or less a game of runs. Shamrock started off with 3 quick ones before Brother Rice came back with a run of their own. And then this fourth quarter, 5 in a row for the Shamrocks before Brother Rice now scoring 2 quick goals to extend their lead to 4. Shamrocks, I guess, need to just get on their own run. What do you think?
They do. They need to score, and they just we apologize for a technical error there. So I was going to say, more importantly than scoring those goals, they need some defensive stops. His Brother Rice has had all the opportunities. They just are converting pretty much every time they're getting in that zone as Sirik wins another face-off. He's been really good in that department so far, but he'll turn it over. Pass. Shot. Nice save by Balmforth. It's going to be sent out close to midfield before Brother Rice will once again shoot. Now, Shamrocks really need a stop here, don't they?
Very important defensive possession. Need to make a stand here.
They score another one and get it back out to 5. This whole quarter has been even, and that is not what the Shamrocks need. They need a stop here, and then they can get their offense going.
Under 5 minutes. Shamrocks down 4. Brother Rice passing it around.
13-9 at the moment. Brother Rice being patient here. Got an opportunity in the middle, and Balm fourth.
The referee says
not
goal.
Get the save. It'll be a goal.
The referee says
not
goal.
Get the save. It'll be a goal for Brother Rice. Shamrocks look dejected, especially after that energy they brought to begin the quarter on that 4-1 run. Brother Rice has scored 3 in a row.
And early in this season, just the 3rd game for the Shamrocks, they've really been on somewhat of a goalie carousel. No goalie in this game has played the whole game, switching between Balmforth and St. Clair. I apologize.
Remember a drive game, you know?
Brother Rice wins the face-off. Shamrocks trying to get the ball back. Need a quick turnover. And that Brother Rice is just not giving up the ball.
Looked like the Shamrocks might have had it there, but Brother Rice emerges with possession. Still have it now, circling it around. Brother Rice looking for that shot. In no rush right now, up 5 with under 4 to play in the 4th.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're just going to try to run down the clock as low as possible. If you're Coach Wilson, you cannot let the Shamrocks allow the Warriors to do that if you want to have any chance of getting back in this game very late in the 4th quarter.
I agree. They need to apply some pressure defensively, be a little more aggressive, especially with the score as it is. Right now, Brother Rice is just tossing it around in no hurry at all.
.320 left in the 4th quarter. Warriors still passing it around.
So again, the Shamrocks got off to an early lead here, 3-0. Brother Rice went on a tear, was up 5-4 at the half, then up 10-5 at the end of the 3rd as the Shamrocks forced a turnover with 3 minutes to go. A minute was off the clock, however, so there's only 3 left. Once again, Brother Rice led 10-5 at the start of this 4th quarter. Catholic Central then went on a 4-1 run to cut the lead to 11-9. Brother Rice just scored 3 in a row of their own. It's 14-9. Catholic Central really needs to hustle here. Only 2:35 to play.
Whistles now.
We have a whistle, and Coach Wilson will call final timeout for the Shamrocks with 2:36 to play, and they really need to rally here.
Down 5, really just trying to get something, anything going to get close to the Brother Rice Warriors. 14-9.
We'll take a quick break. Shamrocks down 14-9 to Brother Rice.
My name's Heather Vingsness, and I'm the first robotics coach here at Catholic Central High School. At robotics, the kids learn how to take a huge problem and break it down into small parts. They learn, obviously, technical skills.
We build a large robot, and this robot competes in a live match against 3 other robots. The Catholic Central robotics team is the CC Shambots.
From Novi, Michigan, it's the CC Shambots.
We're actually one of 11 teams in Michigan to have qualified for every state championship, and we have won 5 tournaments, which is really cool. We started in our mentor Joe Lemieux's garage. They realized that we needed more space, so we rented this amazing warehouse.
This is off campus, but I think it helps because we get this extra space.
It would mean so much to have a space on campus, to have a place where we belong, to bring people into the legacy of science and technology and math and robotics would just be so incredible.
Father Elmer Stadium on this Wednesday night.
Shamrocks 2-0 on the season. Brother Rice 1-0, trying to improve to 2-0 after this game.
All signs are pointing towards a Brother Rice victory. What can the Shamrocks do? Being kind of patient here, especially as Brother Rice took over a minute off the clock last time. You'd think Catholic Central would try to get as many goals as they can, as quick as they can.
And at this point, I think it's going to be just more of making the score look better than it is right now, because I'm not sure if the Shamrocks can overcome this 5-point deficit this late in the game.
Lost. Yutuma will have it at the 25. 2 minutes left. Shot is wide.
It'll stay with the Shamrocks.
It'll be Velasper going to get it. And he'll take it in for Catholic Central. 1:55 to play here. Not looking good if you're a Shamrock fan.
The Shamrocks travel to St. Xavier in Ohio to play a 2 p.m. game on April 2nd.
That'll be their next matchup. Stay tuned to watch on Friday. Shamrocks showing a little bit of life. Jack Kirkwood puts that into the back of the net. 14-10 Brother Rice, 1:37 to play.
And that's Kirkwood's second of the game.
He's played well tonight. Shamrocks still down 4, still 1:37 left. Just doesn't look like they have enough time to mount a comeback here, especially as Brother Rice. Like, Brother Rice gets the possession here. They can take a minute off the clock in no time.
Yeah, nearing the end of this game, but if the Shamrocks do end up losing, it's not all negatives. They played a great game in this heavyweight matchup. Two very good teams. Both will most likely meet very deep into the state championship tournament.
The Shamrocks will definitely know what they need to work on if this doesn't come out. They would like to. Kirkwood's shot is saved. He fires it out, and it's wide. Goalie's out of the net now. Shamrocks might have had an opportunity if they had gotten to it a little bit quicker, as Moffitt will have it with 1:15 to play. He's going to pull it back. Probably need to be a little more aggressive here. Oliva will send it over to Sirik. Sirik looks like he's going to take a shot. He does, and he scores. And with 1:04 to play, it is 14-11. Shamrocks playing with everything they got left.
Catholic Central showing signs of life here. And I may have spoken too soon. Let's hope so.
You only wish they could have turned this on about 3-4 minutes ago when Brother Rice kept scoring their goals.
But once again, a minute's a lot of time.
And it is a lot of time.
64 seconds on the clock.
As long as they continue to win these face-offs and get possession, because when Brother Rice got it, they've ran a time off the clock. 1:04 is not a lot for them.
Hahn fighting for it.
He won the face-off. Will they gain possession? And looks like they're going to call a foul on the Shamrocks. It's going to be a push. Brother Rice has it now. 56 seconds left. They're going to have to start to really be aggressive if they're going to come back here.
Brother Rice just running behind the net.
Running as much time as they can off. 40 seconds left here. Still running the clock, 35 to go. And we're going to have a whistle blown. It's going to be a flag, it appears.
Something came off. It's a shoe.
Looks like somebody lost their shoe. Looks a lot like a flag, that neon shoe.
Well, if you're going to lose a shoe, might as well be with 30 seconds left in the game.
Especially when you're up.
Brother Rice Warriors will retain possession.
They'll pull it back, 30 seconds to play. Central applying pressure, can't force a turnover. Oh, they almost could, but there's going to be another infraction called. The Shamrocks.
And it looked like number 10, Morphew, might have gotten that ball, but just snuck past him, trying to intercept the pass.
They called the penalty first anyway, as we have a timeout on the field with 23 to go. We'll take a quick break with them. We welcome you back here to some late fourth quarter action. As Nolan mentioned earlier, the Shamrocks will be headed to Cincinnati, Ohio to take on St. Xavier on Saturday. Brother Rice looking like they will improve to 2-0, up 3 with only 20 seconds left. Just running the clock. 14-11 Brother Rice. 10 seconds to go. Brother Rice behind the net with 5 to play. And that looks like it'll be it. Final score here from Father Elmer Stadium. The Brother Rice Warriors will leave with a 14-11 victory over the host Catholic Central Shamrocks. It's going to be a fun matchup. We hope to see them later, deep in the playoffs. That's going to be all here. I'm Lucas Drache here with Nolan Wolowski from Shamrock Media Network, signing off.